guys, it's Sky. First off, I want to apologize. I know I have not been putting out videos consistently for you guys. I made the two videos so far for my vlogs. One of them was just me coming out, my secret life of being transgender. I was streaming for, the past year and a half, and no one really knew about me, and my situation. I told a few people in between. I was, obviously looking for the right time to tell you guys. I really wanted you guys to get to know me first before I threw that on you guys. So, you could really see, what kind of person I am before judging me, and my stream is pretty much done so much for me. And I am so grateful to you guys. You have given me the strength to be the person I am today, the confidence. I use streaming as a test for me. I was going through speech therapy, speech classes with my teacher, and when I was in there with her, I told her, about streaming and, what I was going to be doing in the process of streaming. And, we both thought it was a really good idea to help get me experience and feedback what people think, and I've used that criticism or positive, influence towards me the past year on, getting better at certain things, getting more comfortable in front of a camera, because, I've really always enjoyed this. Not very many people know this about me, but, when I was a kid in 7th grade, my parents took me to try out for free acting classes. There was a bunch of kids there, and they only picked about 10 people, and I was one of them that were picked, and I passed my acting classes. I enjoyed modeling and stuff like that, but, we couldn't afford the money. We couldn't afford, the headshots or anything at the time. So it's something I had to give up on during 7th grade. And it probably was for the best because I wasn't really happy. I loved doing that kind of stuff, but I wasn't the person who I thought I was. I was struggling. You've heard my story. Like I said before, I knew when I was 4 years old, and that depression through the years was really hard for me to be happy. My family situation right now isn't very good. I'm having a lot of troubles here. I just think it's a negative environment for everyone. I think that both sides, we need, new environments, So I'm really, trying to see what other options are out there. I know that it's been hard for both sides. I really want to move out my own place by the end of the summer. I just don't know exactly where I am at financial wise. I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing. There's dreams that I have that I will talk about in this video that, I want to, pursue. And even if I fail them, to me, it's not failure because, I'm in a spot in my life where I didn't ever think I was going to be. And anything I do right now, I never thought it was a possibility. So I want you guys to see that, through my story. I'm going to continue to vlog pretty much forever, until, I can get my story out there and other people can see my journey of who I become, what I go through, everything that I'm going to bring to you guys is real. I'm not the type of person to fake my life, whether it's good or bad. I'm going to show that to you guys and express that. I'm not perfect. I'm going to make mistakes along the way. I know I'm going to receive criticism, and that's okay. We're all different, and I just want to get my story out there. It's never too late, to be happy. And for me, that was a possibility. I transitioned later on, and, for me, you can still be successful in that. You can still be happy. And I want you guys to see that firsthand. I've been through a lot. I've been to rock bottom numerous times. I'm still kind of there. And I hope, I can send a positive message, because the only thing I ever wanted to do in life is help others, and be there for people. Because life's difficult and it's not easy. And to have people out there that have been through what you've been through, that you can see that struggling like you're struggling, we all have a fighting chance. We can have a positive life with meaning. And I want to show you that. And I'll be here every step of the way. So one thing that my dream job, is modeling. I don't say it much because, people can be very negative, especially people that are jealous or just negative. And, for me, I've always enjoyed modeling. I don't know what it is. I've always been into fashion and makeup and things like that. But I'm also huge into sports. I'm very unique in that sense. I play video games, but I can go out there and throw a football. I can, dress up and go to a bar and look pretty, things, I can do multiple things. I'm not just, one type of person. I can adapt to different environments. I get along with a bunch of people. I don't judge people. And, I just enjoy life. I enjoy talking to people, getting to know people, you know, getting to know their stories and just maybe helping them. Maybe they've been through things that I've been through before, and I know how to get through that. I know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I've this is really an introduction to me because the beginning story is kind of about the beginning part of my life, and the other video is kind of just my overall gratitude for your guys' positive comments to me that have changed my life. And I want you guys to get to know me more in this video. I'm older. I know most people don't know that, but I'm actually 33 years old. So I've been through a lot, and I've been through long relationships that unfortunately fell apart from this, and that hurts. I was happy and with this person, and unfortunately, I not only hurt them, but I basically had to start over from scratch. I lost everything, and not just because of the whole transition, but because of arthritis in my back. I had to start my life over. I was successful, I had a good career, and found out that I had arthritis, and I was forced to retire and pretty much start from scratch. And that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to get my life together and decide what I want to do. I'm going to pursue modeling. That's my main thing. I really want to try to maybe I know I'm older, but I'm not giving up on my dreams. I want to maybe take acting classes. I want to maybe go to beauty school. So there's things that I want to do. I'm motivated. I have no problem putting in the hard work, and I'm going to show all that on my vlogs, when I travel or I go places, or, what I do with my life. I want you guys to see, that we're all so normal and we're all just want to be happy. So I've been working really hard on my exercise and dieting, and, I want to bring this to you guys because, for so many years, I struggled with eating. I loved fast food. There's times where I'd eat fast food 3 times a day just because of the fact I didn't want to, my living situation, I didn't want to cook or, do anything because I was unhappy, and I've changed dramatically. Like, I haven't drank, my flaw was soda. I loved Coke, and I was able to actually, take that out of my life completely. I haven't had soda in 3-4 months maybe, and probably 3 months. I'm exaggerating a little bit. And I eat only fruit, meats, like depending on what kind of meats, lean meats. Sometimes I'll have cereal, and that's like the worst thing I have is like cereal, milk. I try to make sure I eat a little bit of everything to, get the different categories. But, just since February alone, I've dropped almost 30 pounds. I've worked extremely hard. I play softball 5 days a week. I'm in the best shape of my life. And, a lot of it has to do with softball. Softball really helped motivate me in wanting to exercise more. The first season I was back, I was getting injured, which I never do. I've always been a really good athlete. Um, Unfortunately, I never went anywhere with that because of my struggle of being transgender. But, I'm really happy. It's hard because I love softball, but I hate getting sweaty and dirty because I'm this girly girl. So, it's like, it's both sides of me. I'm athletic, but also like makeup, clothes, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm very adaptive type person to, different things. I love, exercise, camping, hiking, getting out, doing fun things, but there's also sides of me that I can stay home, watch TV, so I'm very different. I can go play sports, I can go to music events. So there's a lot of things I do enjoy. But getting back to the diet and exercising, I actually had to plug my headset in. Did not want this on the video, but we're going with this. So dieting, going back to dieting, exercising, you know, I'm so happy with my decision and my motivation of sticking to it. I've always been motivated to certain points of dieting. I'll go months and do good, but this time's different. I've really changed my lifestyle. I enjoy what I eat now. I've been able to. It was such a chore. It's such a chore at first. To miss out on eating this food that I enjoyed, but now I've adapted to my lifestyle and what the like if I don't drink water, like I feel like I just did the worst thing in the world, which is awesome because I'm aware of the things I put in my body, and it's not for everybody. I'm not saying you need a diet to be happy. For me it was necessary. I needed that. Because not only does it give me a better chance of modeling, to get in better shape and be more confident in myself, so I could be confident in front of a camera. But it helped make me feel better, just like that I can be something, that I can do the things that I dreamt about. And I will, if I have to fight the next 10 years to find a job as a model, I don't care what it doesn't matter to me what it is. It matters to me accomplishing something that I've always dreamt about. I've already put myself in a position where I never thought was possible, and I want to continue to grow. I know I keep saying this, but I'm going to continue to share my story, everything. So dieting, I'll probably make a separate video about what I eat and what I do to maybe help somebody that maybe has struggled with dieting in the past. Maybe something that I do can maybe benefit you guys. Like I said, just because I diet doesn't mean you have to diet. You do what makes you happy. For me, that's what I felt I needed to do. Exercising, I play softball, like I said. I run all the time. I've always been a really good runner, not long distance. Jeez, I get so bored. But I've always been a short distance runner, sprinter. So I try to do, high intervals, I'll sprint, jog, sprint, jog, sprint, jog, to keep my, heart rate up and everything like that, to help, not only burn that, but, just get my body into better shape. And, because there's so many things that I want to do. There's this TV show called Big Brother that I really want to try out for, and I think, I don't know, next year or the year before, I'm going to start trying to put in every year. There's things that I want to put myself out there. I have no problem talking in front of people. I have no problem getting criticism. I've been getting criticism for so many years. I've always tried to make everybody happy, just to the point now where I accept myself and my life and what I chose. I know it's not for everybody. I know so many people think lowly of us, and it sucks. It sucks because I am a good person. I made a tough choice that a lot of people look at very negatively. I wish you can see my heart and see the true person I am, because then maybe you'd understand that we're not so different, that we're not disgusting, that we're not, damaged. You know, we're just people that want to be loved, and I think you'd be amazed by who we are, and you know what things we could bring to this world. But like I said, I'll have a subject. You know, I don't want to make this too long. It's already long, but you know, I'll have separate videos about each topic. But you know, this is just for me. This is just an overview of me, and you know, kind of who I am in my life. And the last thing I want to talk about with you guys is streaming. I know I haven't been very consistent. You know, I've tried, you know, here or there, you know, I've been going through things, you know, and I don't want to bring the negativity to you guys in stream because you guys are so important to me. You know, when I come into stream, I want to be happy. You know, I want to be, you know, motivated to do things with you guys, to play with you guys. And I want to make you guys be able to relax in my stream, to be able to be yourself, to be happy to express yourself without being judged or criticized. You know, that's what my streaming was always meant to be about. And unfortunately, I probably won't be able to give my full time to my stream because I need to level out the time. You know, I need to work out more. You know, I want to put more effort into YouTube videos and vlogs. You know, obviously want to do the modeling thing. You know, that's very important to me. So I'm trying to get myself out there to a point where maybe I can be noticed, or you know I could find my path in life to help, you know, reach my dreams. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I'll be continue to bring you more vlogs. This is going to be my very first probably official vlog, because the first one, like I said, was about my life, you know, what I've been through, and the second one was about my reaction to your guys' positive comments and what it's done for me and how much positive you've brought into my life. You know, I still struggle with things, you know, because life's never easy for anyone. You know, we have our own struggles, and it really helps to have people, you know, telling you nice things. So I appreciate that from you guys. You guys are so amazing to me. I honestly could have never have thought that I could be in a position where people think of me as, you know, a positive role model and influence on them. You know, I've gotten so many nice comments from you guys, how, you know, I've changed your guys' mentality of how you feel about us. You know, I had somebody say that before, they didn't understand any other transgenders, but they understood my story. So if we can each have our own stories shared, maybe each, you know, there's other peoples that are going to understand us more and maybe accept us more. So that's really what I want to do. Anyways, you guys, you know, if you really enjoyed the video, it would really help me out a lot if you could like the video. You know, it allows me to know what kind of content you have out there. I will continue to work hard for you guys to put stuff out there. I don't want crappy videos, you know, bad videos. Sorry, I shouldn't use the word crappy. It's not very professional, but, you know, I really don't want to make bad videos. You know, I want to try to put as much effort into them as I can, because you guys mean everything to me. So I want that to come out on stream. I want you guys to see how careful I am with putting these videos out there. And that's what's been so hard for me, because I'm such a perfectionist in a sense that, you know, what I put out there for you guys, I want it to be perfect. You know, I know this isn't perfect, but I try my hardest, you know, to do my best for you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys.